Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCalSabre, and it is Saturday. What does Saturday mean? Let's check out the music that I listened to this week on vinyl and CD. Yeah, well, I had a pretty busy week, but I did get some stuff in a little bit, just a little bit less than what I normally do. So let's get her started. The first thing I listened to this week is a new purchase I made, and it was Iron Maiden, The Nature of the Beast. This is a 2021 reissue of their 1982 album. It was their third studio album by the English rock band. Let's get it out here. Take a look. This isn't. This was like Record Store Day related. The story behind that is on the 19th, the day before Record Store Day, I went out to my local record store, Wisecrack, in Oak Hills, California, to talk to them, let them know that I may not even make it to their store on Record Store Day. I had some personal stuff going on. So I decided, well, while I'm out here, let me show them that I support. And I picked up a couple albums. This is the first one I listened to out of it, put it into the collection. And I really enjoyed it. I don't have a lot of Iron Maiden in my collection. It's and this one came out with critical and commercial success, and became the band's first album to top the UK albums chart and reach the top 40 in the US Billboard 200 chart. So good collection. I didn't know that much about Iron Maiden, and it does come with an inner sleeve. Pictures on it. Then we got lyrics on the back. Nice, and as you guys know, I don't keep the albums inside of the inner sleeves. The original ones, I keep them on in these anti-static bags. Take a look at what the label looks like. It's a strange one. Oh, yeah, that does reflections. Oh, there we go. There's the good side there. And then we have, let's get it turned a little bit here. So it is listened to and in the collection. The other one I didn't get to this week, but I will. And somebody asked me, "Oh, you didn't do Record Store Day?" Well, I did do. I did ended up going there late in the afternoon, and I got a few things, and then I went online with the In Groove in Phoenix and got a few things that I wanted. So that's coming. That video is coming. So the next thing I listened to this week was Catch Bull at 4 by Cat Stevens. It's in pretty fair shape. This is a 1972 album, his sixth studio album. And the album, in the United States, the album spent 3 weeks at number 1 on the Billboard 200. It also reached number 1 in Australia and Canada, and became Stevens' second consecutive album to reach number 2 on the UK charts. Good stuff here. Good stuff. Let's take a look at it. Let's get it out of this protective sleeve I got it in. It is a gatefold. Let's look at the back first. There's Cat when he was still Cat Stevens, before he became Yusef. And then he became Yusef / Cat Stevens. So each his own. And on the inside, we got some lyrics. Not the one with all of his big hits on it, but pretty good stuff on here. All right, and did it come with a sleeve? It did come with a sleeve. No, it did not. Oh yes, it did come with a sleeve, but it's pretty just a basic paper sleeve that I don't keep them in. And it came on the. Pretty cool that A&M put his name on the label, Cat Stevens. Alright, so that was my second one I listened to this week. Catch Bull at 4, the 1972 album by Cat Stevens. Alright, next on the list is another old one that I picked up. The Cat Stevens one came out of a Whatnot auction. And also this one here, Red, by King Crimson. Alright, and this definitely, folks, if you don't like prog rock, you probably should stay away from this one. This is definitely prog. And you know, and I like King Crimson, so I liked it anyway. This was their 1974 album, their 6th studio album. In roughly 2 weeks prior to the release of Red, King Crimson disbanded. The album turned out to be their lowest charting album at that time, spending only 1 week in the UK charts at number 45 and the US Billboard 200 at number 76. However, it was well received among fans and critics and has received further praise retrospectively, being recognized as one of the band's best works, and has been reissued many times. 1981, back with the new lineup, then on and off again through 2021. This was the Canadian release from the 1972, 74, I'm sorry. Let's get her out of here. I still got a few things on my list that I'm looking for King Crimson, but you can see this one got a lot of play. It had a discount punch in it. Oh, let's get it right side up first. Discount punches down here. Sometimes they cut them, sometimes they punch them. Ring wear. A lot of usage. You can tell this one was pulled in and out many times and played by whoever liked it. Only 5 songs on the whole album. You know, 12 on the back side's got an 8-minute one and a 12-minute one. The front side's got a 6, and a 7. So some long renditions. Then the album got a lot of wear because even it's on the Atlantic, the green and orange one, but you're going to be able to see how much this got played. Look at the wear on the label alone. I wonder what they were doing to wear the label out so much. The vinyl wasn't too bad. It played fairly good. I'd like to have been better, but for what I paid for it, well worth that cost. Because I got another one with it. It was a King Crimson twofer, as they called it. So that's when I went to the CDs where I normally went to the CDs, and I did this week, but I only got one in this week because, like I said, I've been very busy. You know, by the way, don't go down there and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. You know, help the channel grow. And as a reminder, I'm going to be live tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific, on Sunday the 28th, for my end of month report and a question and answer period. Hope you can find some time to join me. But I only got one CD in this week as I was so busy with the big Superstar draft that we did this week. And that was Meatloaf. Braver Than We Are album. This was Meatloaf's last one. It was his 12th and final album for Meatloaf. It made number 6 in the UK and number 31. Not one of my favorite ones, but and so I'm not sure of its replayability with me. So I own other stuff by him. I think I own Bats Out of Hell 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and it came with a little booklet, as most CDs do now. Looking where I can hold it where the least reflection for you. And all the normal stuff. Lyrics, credits. I forget the gentleman's name that was the songwriter on him. It was one of the guys that worked with him for a long, long time. And it's kind of ironic that after this was their last album, and they both, a few years later, they both passed away. And at the same time, that's kind of ironic, yeah? All right, and there's the back. It's got one song on here that I thought was funny. It says, it says, loving you is a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. That's funny. And then they got another song that's like, it's in 6 movements. It's real long. It's 11 minutes long. Going All the Way is the name of it. Must have been off of that one that they did with the Paradise by the Dashboard Lights. And then, of course, the CD. So I like someday I'll get all this lighting fixed. I keep saying that, and believe me, I keep working on it, and I've spent more money. So then the last one I looked to, I was down the hill the other day with a friend. We had to go down and buy some concert tickets, and on the way home I decided to stop at Dr. Strange Records in Rancho Cucamonga. I had been there the first time with my grandson, and I was looking because their website said that they had an album by the 13th Floor Elevators. When I was down there with my grandson, it said that, but they couldn't find it. So I said, well, I'll go back and say it. So I went in and asked them about it, and they found the one I was looking for, plus another one. But I got the one I've been looking for by the 13th Floor Elevators is called Always Easter. And it is a reissue. I had a hard time finding the exact date, but I think it was a 2013 reissue of their 1967 album. Pretty psychedelic, which is okay with me. You guys have been following me. You know I like stuff like 13th Floor Elevators and Jefferson Airplane. Listened to it yesterday. I enjoyed it. In fact, I listened to it twice. Wanted to make sure that I liked it as much as I thought they did the first time. Some people I did a little reading, and some people claim it's the greatest psychedelic album ever. Oh, I liked it, but I'm not going to go that far. I won't go that far. There was no special sleeve with it. It was just an old paper one that I threw away. A nice international artist album, or what do you call it? Label. So this is my second 13th Floor Elevator album in my collection. There's another one I'm looking for. It wasn't the other one that I got, but it was another one. There's one more that I'm looking for. So that was Easter Everywhere by the 13th Floor Elevators, the reissue of their 1967 album. And that completed the listening for this week. Leave some comments down there. You like these albums? Do you have any of them? What albums do you like the most? What did you listen to this week? Let me know. I'll get back with you on it. SoCalsabre saying thank you very much for stopping by. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other and stay safe.